Hi guys, it's Sarah here today with Grassroots Evolution and welcome to my channel. What I'm here to do is bring you an energy update for the new moon in Capricorn that will be on January 5th. So today's January 4th. If you're super sensitive to the moon like myself, or if you're Cancer, for sure your ruling planet is the moon. So you may already sort of be experiencing some of that, the energy that's already coming through. But new moons are really time for what kind of new goals do we want to put forward? What kind of things do we want to manifest? Where are we going to focus our energy? Okay, what are we going to do? So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to guard and protect this reading, as well as any of you who would ask for it, guys. And just know that if you do want your angels and your guides in your life, all you need to do is ask. And I'm going to ask my team of light to join us and ask that Archangel Michael also act as a guide for me and use me as a clearest channel for all of you guys watching, so that we get the most far-reaching message here today. Know as well, guys, that no matter what comes up through here, it may not resonate for you. It may not be what you're looking to do, and it may not be the energy that's for you. So just take the pieces that resonate and that you know are for you. Disregard the bits that don't touch your soul. Okay, I know that this is time is fluid, so even though I'm picking up on the energy for this new moon, it doesn't mean this energy is going to come in right away. It might be something that is starting in the mix because of actions and steps that we're taking now. Could be stuff that we're still working through, some of the lessons from a previous time, or could be something that if you don't want to see these energies, you can change altogether. All right, so let's take a look here. Thank you. First we get is indecision. So it may be really time to work through getting out of that indecision mode, guys. We have happy family in the reverse again here. Indecision on going for what makes you truly happy. Okay, it's a brand new moon in Capricorn. What do you want to see in your grounded space? And we have upside down here as well, walking away. So it could be as well right now, if you're deciding whether or not you want to stay or go from a situation in a home life situation, it could be really time of indecision. Take the time to contemplate these things truthfully. And this is the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, if you are interested in knowing that. But Spirit, what is some of the energy for this new moon in Capricorn? Thank you. Okay, so this is coming in. It may be time to do a little bit of solar plexus work. It may be time to bring in some citron. I think I have some of my things for you guys. This is what citron looks like. Sorry about the glare. It's yellow. So it may be time to bring in some yellow. Knowing and honoring your own inner sun, your own inner truth, being connected at your heart. Here's the sun. At your crown, connected to spirit. And as well as holding it here at your belly button, at your solar plexus, and really owning all that you are. So maybe before, if you're trying to make decisions and you're feeling like stuck here on which way forward is best for you, get in tune with yourself. And it may be a new moon to really honor your own inner compass and your own inner strength here, as well as what I'm hearing with that. Get some citron, wear some yellow, get out in the sun. With the solar eclipse as well, I believe, in Capricorn. I'm not sure if it's partial or really any of the information on that. But with a new moon and a solar eclipse, the darkness, you guys need to find your own light, okay? The light is always within. And we get the angel of balance here, as well as with a brand new moon coming in, this sliver. So be your own inner alchemist. Find the balance within yourself. She has sort of this potion or thing in a vial here I'm being drawn to. And this could be what you hold in your cup, okay? Be at balance with it and know that you can hold it in your hands. You can look at it. We also have the pyramids here. This may be for yourself. I'm hearing esoteric knowledge, maybe something that maybe it's time to study, or in your own inner knowing, in your own inner sun, find the balance and focus your power, focus your intention on what brings you balance, and then turn these things upside down, right? Make a decision to walk away from things that aren't for your highest good and don't serve you, don't bring you, these feelings of balance and personal power. The thinking woman was on the bottom. I just saw it. So it could, right, take the time to think this through. Think it through for your own self. And I'm hearing your own actions too. What actions do you feel are in your space? Because this solar plexus area, it's your balance center, right? It's also your belly button in the center of you. So if you're taking action towards anything that's your desire, your heart's desire, I'm hearing, make sure that it's done with, you know, your own inner compass, your confidence. Be confident in yourself, guys. Brand new year 2019. So one more, thank you. Confidence in yourself, no matter the endeavor, brings you this door to value. It is value, first off, not just monetarily, guys, but value within yourself, value within who you are. And if we can open up and see the value within who we are, open these gates up and see the light flourishing in there. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Magician here, the Magician in the mirror. Take the times to see your dualities, your polarities. See the places where maybe you don't like it. What worth did they have? What was the value here? Because my personal opinion, guys, is that everything in this world is serving us as a lesson or a blessing. And if the things that have been negative in our life have been not so much fun, there's always value. It's what was the blessing, and it's what you make of your world, okay, and what you create with it. So I'm going to ask for a little bit of advice for anyone who maybe has resonated with this situation. Feels like a wisdom or guidance, definitely a guidance here for this new moon. But really, life is what we make it, guys. Life is what we make it. Right, what we're hearing, what we think we create, what we speak into truth as well. We need to make sure that they're our own words, their own thoughts, that we're coming really from this sound place of judgment within ourselves. I'm feeling like really citrine may be a really, really important thing to do. And black tourmaline or onyx, right, obsidian, something to balance yourself out. Could even be if you have any chakra bracelets, colors, you know, you could want to be like a technicolored person. Balance out your chakras, okay? Get in tune with your get in tune with yourself. I'm hearing meditate, okay? You know, meditation could also bring the answers and the truth that you seek, okay, and get you out of indecision mode, get you into making decisions. So I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle by John Holland, and let's see what additional guidance we have here, guys, for new moon energy update. So what is some guidance with this energy that you would have, Spirit, for anyone watching? Again, take what resonates, guys, and toss the bits that don't. And stay in your power, okay? Stay in your power. This is flipped, and we're going to take it. And as I say, stay in your power, we get in the reverse, recognition and reward. And this is reminding me in the tarot of the Hangman being upside down to get this enlightenment. Flip it upside down to see in your own world. Recognize your successes. Recognize your challenges, right? These are sometimes some of the difficult things, right? I'm hearing self-criticism, but I don't want you guys, if you haven't checked out the postcard from Spirit, I would say please do, just for your own sanity, not sanity, but it's about the stories we tell each other. What do we recognize to be our own truth, and what do you recognize as your own truth? What is your enlightenment here? Recognition and reward. Once, you know, I'm hearing recognize the people in your life, and the beauty in them, and the beauty in the world around you. Recognize those people in your life. What were they here for, okay? What lessons did they help me learn? What blessings did they help me bring? And if someone is in your life that is no longer serving, not your purpose, I'm hearing your purpose, but that's a little controlling energy. What I'm feeling like is if there's people in your life who are just not growing with you, or you feel like in the next chapter they're not going to grow with you, just again recognize that for what it was, and remember to stay true to yourself, guys. So if that's what the situation is with the walking away in the reverse here, and the happy family in the reverse, and making decisions about this, recognize everything for its true worth in your world. Recognize everything for the value it brings in. And this is not just monetary, but for some of you, this may really be finally getting some recognition that as you stand on your own 2 feet and you bring balance into your world and you know your worth, you're going to gain a lot of recognition. Maybe first off, it needs to happen with yourself to feel that you're really worthy of the blessings that have come to you. And I'm going to ask one more while the bottom of the deck I get here. So this is, I feel like the last message for this is root chakra, okay? Pay attention to your stability. Pay attention to the foundations that you're building right now. And this as well is the red card for our root, the recognition within your day-to-day, the recognition I'm hearing day-to-day practices. What do you do to move your life forward? What are you doing to learn your lessons? What are you doing to recognize, your own true purpose and true soul path? Kind of thing is what I'm hearing, as well as recognize in your own world what changes you can make and walk away from anything that does not serve that highest good. Last message for this. I know I like to get too many, but I'm going to ask one more little guidance. I'm being asked to bring in the Whispers of Love Oracle, so one moment, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. So I have brought in the Whispers of Love Oracle. And this is by Angela Hartfield, if you are interested. This is what the box looks like. I've got a bunch shoved together, but this is what the box looks like. I really like these messages, and it's always important to find more love in our life, regardless of whether it is, outside of us in partnership or within our own hearts. And no matter what happens, right, your partnerships are always affected by how you feel in your heart. So I'm going to get a message here for the energy update for the new moon, and let's find out. Woo! Physical touch is important. So hugs are awesome. First off, just saying, hugs are important for your own physical development. That's why we give our babies and our loved ones hugs. A soft touch, your kids, you give them a head rub, anything that, with the people that you trust. And if it's, I'm also hearing appropriate, make sure that you recognize as well here what's appropriate for you. If you don't like being touched, this is something I'm hearing, okay? Take what resonates. Recognize why. If there's triggers for this physical touch, why. I am hearing, and I'm apologizing if I'm going to trigger you guys, but you may have a lot of healing that needs to come here with this physical touch. It could be, is it not the mainstay, is it the foundation of an issue? Recognize the importance here, but this is also with your loved ones, with a cat, you want to snuggle, with yourself, give yourself a hug. And for some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. If you feel you need support, guys, get a hug, give a hug, ask for a hug, do nice things for strangers. Sometimes I find, especially light workers, there are people that will want to touch you, that will just want to put a hand on you. And sometimes this energy, when this happens, okay, older women especially like to do it. It's just a term of endearment, but when we do this, our energy actually exchanges and intermingles. So twofold, be careful who you touch, but there's real magic here. So when it is appropriate touch, when it is appropriate physical affection, when it is open-hearted, there's so much magic and healing. So recognize in your own self, guys, where you want to be. First is what I'm hearing. If it's a romantic situation you're thinking about, physical touch is important. If it's just a loving situation, find your tribe and allow if you need nourishment, if this is a need you have as well for physical touch, I'm hearing, okay, with the solar plexus chakra that's come out, and the base, it could be, try and release any feelings of self-worthiness to your body. If you have hang-ups about your body, hang-ups about people seeing you, could be something as well. What is the root cause? And I'm going to ask one more message here for the new moon energy, please. So physical touch definitely is important. Be loving and kind with the people that we love, and have patience with yourselves and others. Love is patient and kind, always. So Give each other a hug, be loving and supportive, be patient and kind, and know that we don't have to force things. We don't have to force issues. If situations are meant to be in our life, as long as we've put, forth the effort that we need to, okay? Have patience and have faith that the magic is working around you. And if you have a situation where a physical touch, okay, let's say, last message, if there's a physical touch that is stimulating you, that is bringing magic into your world, and I mean, she's glowing, right? When we are given this affection, and as humans, we need it, right? Animals need it. When we're given this affection, we glow, we bloom. So, honor your own truth, right? I like this book. It's called The Language of Letting Go, Daily Meditations for Codependence. And there was a passage in here about expressing that we actually have needs. Okay, that it's okay to have needs, and it's okay to honor our truth and listen to our truth to be able to discuss those needs, because sometimes we've been so conditioned to think that if we have a need, there's a shame in that. So what I'm hearing, and if any of you are interested, this book is truly, truly wonderful. It's helped me a lot in my own healing, and it's by Melody Beattie, Beattie, The Language of Letting Go. I use this in some of my videos as well, so for sure might be something that you need, not you personally, but anybody who's watching, okay, that if physical touch is something that is really important to you, there is no shame, okay? There is no shame in admitting that and talking about it, okay? So, light and love, beautiful souls. Again, take what's resonated today here, but overall, find the recognition and the beauty within yourself. What are your wants? What are your needs? What are your goals? What are your next steps? Thank you for watching, guys. If you have not subscribed and you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. It would be wonderful to have you. And you guys take care, okay? Enjoy this new moon energy. Go out and start manifesting. Find out what you want to do. Bye.